The Fragmented Soul. Once, in a quiet, forgotten corner of the city, there lived a man named Edgar. He was known as the neighborhood recluse, a middle-aged man with a haunted look in his eyes. For years, he had kept to himself, rarely leaving his small, dimly lit house. Edgar's solitude was not by choice but by necessity. You see, many years ago, he had undergone an experimental procedure to remove his darkest memories. The memories had tormented him, driving him to the brink of madness. And he had been willing to do anything to be free of them. The procedure was successful in one sense. Edgar no longer recalled the traumatic events that had haunted him. But something had gone terribly wrong. Instead of erasing those memories, they had taken on a life of their own. Late at night, when the world outside was shrouded in darkness, Edgar's home came alive with eerie whispers and ghostly apparitions. His own memories, twisted and malevolent, would manifest as shadowy figures, taunting him with fragments of the past he desperately wanted to forget. One night, as Edgar sat in his dimly lit living room, he heard a familiar voice. It was the voice of his father, a cruel and abusive man who had haunted his nightmares for years. The apparition of his father emerged from the darkness, a menacing specter with hollow eyes. "You thought you could escape from me, Edgar," his father's ghost hissed. "You can never be free of your past." Edgar trembled with fear, his heart pounding in his chest. He had hoped that the procedure would grant him peace, but instead, it had brought his worst nightmares to life. As the weeks went by, the haunting grew worse. Other memories joined the torment, each one a fragment of the pain he had sought to erase. The memories seemed to conspire against him, whispering in the dark corners of his mind, driving him to madness. One night, unable to bear the torment any longer, Edgar made a fateful decision. He returned to the clinic where the procedure had been performed, desperate to find a way to undo the damage. The doctors, however, could offer no solace. The memories, they explained, were now a part of him, intertwined with his very essence. There was no going back. Defeated and broken, Edgar returned home, resigned to his fate. He knew now that he would never escape the fragments of his shattered soul. They would haunt him for the rest of his days. A constant reminder that some scars can never truly be erased. And so, Edgar lived out his days in that dimly lit house, a prisoner of his own memories, a man whose soul was forever fragmented.